He's like, hey, what happened in this patch? I don't know. Bro are back on the blue side. Didn't quite help them in game number 1. Thought closer was fine on the Azir, but really nobody was fine by the end of that game on the side of Bro.
Yeah, there was a lot, right? Croco didn't have a great performance, and I think that, as often is the case with Bro, if the jungler doesn't get off to a good start, life is hard. Then we also have Morgan on the Aurora. I think that Morgan is really good at his picks, but the Aurora, to me, I feel like he just hasn't really ever had the impact he will on any of his tanks, or the classic Morgan champs, like the Yorick or the Renekton. So Pantheon Wukong remain permat. Any prio should shoot up now that we're in the second game of the series. But if Bulldog is feeling confident again, he used to be known for really having a lot of weird counter picks prepared.
Like Tristana.
That is, yeah, I mean, it was at some point basically a Tristana one trick.
Yeah.
That did happen as Yunara gets taken away and he is still up. Would not be surprised to see that prio'd highly. Zin's out, also at the forefront of our minds. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that really stands out.
Ives nodding.
Mbessa, Varus. Oh, Varus is open. Okay, well, that'll... But don't you just slam, like, Jarvan, Annie, and then Varus doesn't get to play the video game?
Probably should. I think the Annie makes a lot of sense.
Talia, Jarvan, I also am down with.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Talia was banned in game 1. So was Varus, actually. So, really, it's just 2 different bans from OK Man BRION that is changing up our drafting here. They banned the Orianna and the Gwen instead of the Talia and Varus. Same bans besides that. So, Talia does come through. They banned the Orianna. Could have been like Orianna Nocturne. Not sure if Talia Nocturne really has quite the same reach.
No, it really doesn't.
It's a couple of like mini globals though.
That is true. You do have a lot of silent. I love that. I think Jarvan's really good here.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh my god. I save that for game 3. You know, I think that we can get away with the hacker in, but Jarvan is just so good into any immobile AD carry, and it really complicates the... Oh my god, it's Yo... Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, I didn't fully take into account that the Yone was not available. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Now you have Maokai into a short-range composition, closer on his Yone, actual peel for your Jarvan as well, or actual peel for your Varus as well.
Jace. Jace blind.
It's Mbessa. We're Jarvan. It's Jarvan and Mbessa.
Okay.
This combo, insanely strong.
Trap them and then press your R button on the other champ.
Yep.
Mbessa.
And then you can follow up with the Talia wall. You can follow up with the Talia flick back. It's just, there's so much threat here. Now, I do think Maokai and Rise Group is super OP because most of these teams, their setups are not the best. What is going to be the focus here? Bans on Bro's side should be AD carry focus, trying and make sure that Morgan is the best time. Maybe support, actually, as opposed to AD carry. I would love to see... I want to try and have them enable Renata, because I think Renata actually goes super hard into the DN Freecs comp. It's full melee. Well, Talia isn't ready, but kind of, you know, short range. They're already heavily committed to dive. They are probably looking at Kai'Sa. I really think that if they end up picking Kai'Sa here, you slam the Renata, and they have a really hard time. And the laning phase is hard because Nico's banned. Now, you might be... The only thing you could be worried about is a life Karma, so I would actually like a Karma ban here. I think Kai'Sa you wouldn't be too worried about.
Yeah.
So ban Karma.
Nami could feel good, but it's not great with the Varus.
So we ban what? Sion, Renekton? Well, Renekton's already banned, but what? Sion... I'm not...
Well, Sion alongside of the Renekton.
There you go.
There you go.
Which is so funny, because we've seen Mbessa be picked into Renekton or into Sion like a million times. And they're still like,
times change.
Morgan, not allowed. And I think it's warranted, even though sometimes he does a drive-by.
Yeah, and...
Doesn't matter.
Sometimes the Mbessa's picked into it and it just like falls on his face early, and then it's just like, well, maybe we should have banned it. And so, it's banned. Do they ban the Kai'Sa away? Yes, they do. Seems like we're all on the same page here.
I would have rather seen the Karma ban, but we'll see. Lucian Brom? Question mark? Could be Lucian Nami as well, to really just go further in on the we run at you in a straight line type composition.
Kind of like it here. It handles the Yone pretty well. You know, slows him down, maybe throw a bubble, you get some healing in. Can peel really well for some of that annoying dive that they already have with closers Yone.
Now, I would expect a Renat. Oh, yeah.
Take the Braum away and then they just play Nami.
That makes sense. I was actually looking at Polyrel because I feel like that's been his pick that he definitely feels the most comfortable on, that they heavily gravitate towards.
Well, now they're kind of lacking engage.
Yeah, but you
just let them engage.
Let them engage.
And you disengage.
And they will.
Surely that's what they'll do.
Yeah. Life Rel could come through here. Rel into Braum it's not amazing, but it's not a truly terrible matchup. Like Nautilus, I think, is always the one we go to very often, where it just feels really tough to play out. Alistair with Lucian, I don't think is too hot. Leonie also don't want to play into Braum, so it's just going to be the Rel to give even more backline dive. And I really could see this one go either way. I think that when you look at the comps as a unit, the DN Freecs comp for me is a smash hit, right? You have so much backline dive, so much backline access, good side lane pressure as well, honestly, with the Talia being able to cover. But then I look at the Bro comp and I'm just imagining them at an objective, waiting. And you have to engage into Mauk. Bro.
They got to get ahead first. I mean, they have Varus, so maybe that's a lane where they can get it going, especially because there wasn't any range support picked by Life. And I mean, top lane is going to be, maybe they get like an early lead there with the Yorick. But yeah, if they get some, it says the team that has basically a chance of winning should live. A team that has a chance of living should live. Referring to, of course, Bro should live. And that was DNF pulling Bro down. And maybe they will. Maybe they will do just that. Could absolutely happen here. But DN Freecs have looked fantastic so far tonight. And they've got another great comp. We'll see if they can put it together here once again as we hop on the Rift for Game 2.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초.
Let's go. Game number 2 on the cards here. Life just hanging about the enemy jungle.
Can't wait for the third game.
What was that emote? That emote was crazy.
Didn't see.
You gotta rewind.
We do have hype going for the comment, which is interesting. I kind of was expecting him to go for the on-it variety, not because of looking at the enemy team. Like I get why he didn't. I think the lethality variety is a lot safer. You also get more access to your ultimates, which synergize really well with the rest of the team. But given the changes, and mostly you're playing with Braum. So actually, I would have liked if you go, which I know isn't as popular, maybe just go Halo Blades, but still go lethality. So you have the ability to at least get value out of the passive a little bit more. That used to be Old Rage, obviously not in recent times. But I feel like that tech still works pretty well.
Yeah, I kind of like the lethality.
No, I know, but just go lethality with Halo Blades.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I feel like the Comet, at least, yeah, that's the emote.
Oh, Peanut was spamming that one earlier as well. It's a
I think
cupcake. Exploding cupcake.
Yeah. It's pretty scary, to be honest. Oh, we're taking a look at some runes. Level 2 hit here. They're trying desperately to get level 2. And that they do. The flash shot in. Hype maybe going a little bit too far forward. And he will be punished for this with a successful trade by Life and Berserker.
Can't really be caught as Varus there by the Rel W. Stands up getting taken very... Oh my god, the level 3 cheese gank.
Oh, it's Jarvan! And now I think they know. Immediately, Hype does have his flash still, but the flash on in from Pioshik! This guy is on a heater! And he is not going to miss a beat with yet another gank coming up here. Picks up first blood on Jarvan just like that.
I thought I knew, Veldis.
Is Pioshik the best jungler in Rise?
I thought we were knowers. But now I'm wondering
We
if...
still can be. It's okay. It's
Well,
early.
yeah, but I'm seeing Pioshik just hit perfect flash flag and drags after diverting his early pathing, responding to what happened in his bot lane.
예, 오케이. 여기까지는.
Ice cold. Straight back to clearing towards the top side.
Oh boy. Here we go once again. This time it's from the other side. Kroko is gonna go in. Takes a turret shot, but Life, no flash. He's taking a bunch of damage as well, but they can't finish him off. And that is the big difference.
That dash in by Berserker
go for a
there,
dive
by
here?
the way.
Looks like they want to. Berserker level 2. But yeah, Life's still around as well, and they don't know where the jungler is, so... I mean, they can assume he's on the top side of the map, though, but still, not going to take any risks.
And we'll have to see if Bro can fight their way back into a lead in the bot lane. But this is a great start for DNF as, oh my god.
Oh boy. Here we go. Flash available for Morgan. This time he's got to use it. There you go. It's another flash burned, taken away by Pioshik.
So now you have Flasher's Morgan, who's going to probably end up in a 1v2, because his bot lane doesn't want to lane into the 2 levels up Lucian. And they have a giant wave, slow stacking here. And Morgan's going to be able to catch it. Things will be okay. But man, this is actually just such a good early game by DN. I'm kind of flabbergasted.
Yeah. No, it's hard to believe.
It's textbook.
It's
This team.
It's refreshing.
Didn't this team lose to
yes.
DRX 2? They lost to DRX 2-0
Yeah, they did.
3 days ago. What?
Times change.
What? What do you mean, Tybo?
They're reborn.
Clearly.
All right, we got another swap.
This is not anything like the previous game where at some point we were just ready to call it, but you know what it is? It's a tempo vibe shift. that's what we're all feeling here.
Tempo vibes.
I think they've shifted for DNF.
They really have. It's quite clear. They look like a totally different.
I recall them being pretty good at like the beginning of the year in LCK Cup. I think they were, where did we have them? Like maybe like somewhere like 7th, 8th?
Yeah, ish.
Around that area.
Yeah.
And then obviously they had a horrible drop-off. Team was super disjointed, unable to really make it work, but it would be really a tragic irony if then now they just win the next couple of series, right? Like win here against Bro today, beat BNK, and then beat DK, all of which, by the way, are perfectly beatable opponents.
Sure.
Especially in Rise Group.
It's a giant wave here, so even though Dudu's like chipping away at Morgan, it just doesn't really change anything. He's still gonna move up, get the Demolish proc, and back away. And Hype, this is one way to deal with the Lucian. Just try to poke him out, but now you're really far behind. You can't even really do anything to the Rel. And Berserker will run this lane. He went for a call on top of everything. Has the biggest lead on the Rift. Does Berserker.
And Hype's, you know, he's tearing up a little bit. That he's back in this 2v2, where he definitely did not want to be. We'll see if they are able to use Life, his ability to TP out, make an impact elsewhere on the map as well. As Bro, they're still within very very reasonable touching distance. I think their comp also really will shine once they actually get to the objectives. That's where I expect them to have a much better time. Croco going for probably just the Leandries into Blood Ladders that we've seen countless times before. Kind of the new style build on the Maokai. The objectives, though, are going to be the big thing, because that's where DNF built themselves such a giant lead last time around. We'll see if they're able to make that happen again.
Yeah, definitely all eyes on that.
But I'm worried, Valdez. I was full-heartedly believing in the guarantee of the 6-gamer.
That would be pretty cringe, to be honest, if you were like 17 out of 18.
I did not consider that you would be besides me.
Yeah.
Maybe Atlas was the one that
Atlas
ensured.
was the reason, yeah.
It was not me.
It
It was
wasn't
never
you.
me.
No.
Oh my god, it was Atlas. Maybe.
Or a
Maybe. We don't
combination
know.
of you two,
We don't know.
at least for LCK.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
know
I worked
yet.
for Challengers as well.
Well, yeah, but he also got one alongside Ox.
That is true.
So
but I was here.
It could have just been him at Challengers.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, you were here.
All right, so we're trading grubs for Dragon, it looks like. TP coming in from the Brom. And they will know that this is happening, but I don't think a contest is really an option. Although with live TPing mid, Pioshik can also make his way over. They might be looking, because it's just Croco doing it by himself, and he's not that fast. I actually think a contest is in the books here. Dudu can base and make his way in.
Yeah, they're trying to. Everybody collapsing now in this position. The Drake take is so slow for just a Maokai. And now all of a sudden, Bro trying to abandon ship. And there you go, the engage comes in from Lace, catches the two of them, and in goes Charvin right over the Nature's Grasp. Does not care at all about that. Although Hype is free hitting on the backside here. He's going to take out two members alongside of Morgan. So at least that's a little bit of a consolation prize for him. Morgan picking up the 2 kills.
And a good comeback there by Bro. That looked like if they lose that fight, might lose control of the game fully. But it sets up a win condition for them. Morgan actually now super far ahead on this Yorick. As we take a look at the beginning of the fight here, we have the entire team going in. I think Bulldog is just a little bit too early because there's not that much damage. The response from the bot lane of Bro is also good. This engage comes through, but you were throwing a lot of damage into Yorick. Bit of a split call there. If Dudu follows Pioshik, I think they just kill Croco and they get more value out of the Jarvan ult. And then after that, a lot of flashes were invested as well on the side of DNF. The trade is even, and no one takes the Drake.
Drake's still up, and that's why for DNF they're feeling pretty good. They got the 3 grubs. Looking for a bit more there on a Hype, trying to extend that lance just to be as annoying as possible. And if they have Prio in mid and Prio in bot, you can see eventually maybe Pioshik just goes for a back, clears bot, and goes towards that Drake and takes it. And then you've got 2 objectives in your hands. As here's Bulldog, doesn't have his wall, but he's here. And that presence enough is to actually get this kill on Apollo, as down he will go immediately. Did not expect the Talia, as Bulldog having a day out himself as well.
And now, with another kill going over to DNF, the gold lead rapidly growing here. They need to find some counterplay somewhere, but when you do, I do think the Bro composition, if they actually fall behind substantially and they get to objectives later, as you highlight, they don't have great engage. Their counter engage, absolutely exceptional. But if you're the one that need to like try and start a fight, it's not great, Valdez. And we have Morgan approaching his Triforce, which would make him a big sideline threat. From there on, he should be able to at least provide a pressure point on the map. But this is where I look as well at the composition of DNF, and Bulldog can keep threatening in the side lane. That's not something that's going to go away, and that might end up being a big problem for Morgan, because as good as Yorick is, if he's against Mbessa and Talia, and they're at a decent item breakpoint, you can just get CC'd and die.
Yeah. It's a legitimate threat. We have Ocean Drake on the way after this, as finally we had our first Drake taken 12 minutes in by DNF. And that's what I was talking about. You're winning mid, you're winning bot heavily. And guess who's back again? It's Pioshik. He wants more. He's going to have to deal with this Braum kind of awkwardly.
Back into the fog. but still you do have the health bar of hype, right? So a lot of damage is still done. Life is listlessly looking towards the top side for a Morgan play, does not find it. But that is the final win con that I think is left for Bro, outside of some crazy wombo combos between Closer and Croco. I'm vexed, Veldas. I'm vexed.
Yeah.
Not about DNF winning, right? Or looking that much better, I think, that even though most of us predicted Bro, we've all accepted. Rise Group is just, you don't know what you'll get.
I'm just angry I chose the wrong series, you know?
Because you care so much about predictions.
Yeah, I do.
Can't relate, but...
Of course, yeah. Gotta care about predictions.
They're just gonna go for a bot side dive. I know that Closer's on his way, but...
Hype is already leaving. I mean... Or he was angling backwards.
I guess the Yone alone is enough of a deterrent. They also, I'm pretty sure, don't know where Croco is, and if he also shows up, you are just kind of cooked. And DNF is also showing restraint.
It is very weird, but also being very proactive.
They are.
And
they're continuously looking
coordinated, you know? Like, they've got their waves synced up, they've got their jungler, and they're...
Talia might be looking for a topside roam. Bullock is level 2 on the ultimate.
Oh, if that hits. Still going for it, though. Morgan, he's got his flash, and he's going to get out.
That's another summoner force, which means that Morgan has to play way safer in the side lane. Doesn't just get to exert his pressure. I don't even know if they're already going to give anything up for this. As the bot wave will be going into the turret here, that is the price for that roam, but a flash for a wave, I think, is something you're going to be happy about, especially, again, with the amount of single target damage, CC, and focus that's available for DNF.
Yeah. Absolutely. Lucy Closer is heading up towards the top side. Did he finish that first item? Yes, he did. So he's going to try to deal with all the pressure on the top side of the map. As we can see, like, they have a decent amount of vision control. Life's hanging around here. Dudu just able to play weak side down in the bottom lane. And Berserker will hold down mid. So it's going to be up to Closer again to just try to soak up all the pressure with the help of Croco, who's nearby.
Leander's now done. Lady the Rune King as well. And if Bro can find a big combo to multiple people, Bulldog, if you do actually get on top of him, same for Berserker, can blow them up quickly with this Yone Maokai combo, but if they... one more team fight lost away, and I think this game is really going to snowball out of their control as Pioshik, and again, keep the proactiveness up. Gonna start the Herald here. Bulldog is a little trapped here.
Oh, they're going to turn onto the Yone. There's the knockup. They nearly kill him before he's able to rebind. And in goes Life. Going to catch the front line, but Morgan just going to eat him for breakfast, as now Morgan is taking a bunch of damage, but actually just zoning them away. And now DNF are going to have to get out of here, as the Eye will be taken and the Rift Herald will be taken by Bro. Okay, Dudu, he's going on in. He wants to access the backline, and that he did. And he immediately died. As now Berserker's going in, as one by one DNF are beginning to chip away.
Pioshik! No! What? No!
There's no way.
Oh boy.
There's no way. Closer?
Is he just dead?
No, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
Just baiting. Just baiting.
You know when people say that's someone's Joker moment?
Yes.
I truly now more than ever understand that.
Everything was going too well.
It
was going too well.
That's a 3.5k gold swing.
Yeah, on a Rift Herald.
So, this initial fight setup, even this looks pretty good, right? I don't think this is too disappointing. Life needs to go in because he's going to die. This all makes sense to me. It's obviously unfortunate that Life dies, but Closer is mostly out of the fight. But it's not really, not even losing Herald. It sucks, but it's fine. It's why is Dudu going in? If Bulldog is ready to flick back, is fine. But it's really then Berserk dashes in.
No, cut the tape. Cut the tape.
Pioshik and Bulldog could have just left. Just ult out. Ult out!
All right, ult in, you said, right? Pyosik goes in, nearly dies, but hype is low enough that it's worth it. And they're going to take down the Varus. And finally, DNF going in a little bit more coordinated. Morgan is incredibly tanky, but he is going to be flicked back. Can they chew through the health bar? Yes, they can. As that will go the Drake, it is going to go into the hands of Bro, but DNF, at least they win another fight.
That's Rise Group, baby! Immediately after one of the team fights of all time, we're straight back into the Rise timeline, where this fight goes the way of DNF. Morgan isn't here for the beginning. He is threatening off on the sides. He is their strongest member, but he needs to be a little respectful because he doesn't have vision. So the turn from Pyosik actually ends up being big. Uses the little alcove there, created the little wall, and then Bulldog actually finds backline access. And then here, it's the flick back that ends up being Morgan's demise. Bulldog this time around does find it. Croco flashes out. Palu finds the jump. And it's a 1-for-2 trade in favor of DNF, but the Drake did go to Bro.
Went to Bro.
Okay, now we're back.
Cloud Soul.
Now we're back in Rise Group, Veldes.
It is Rise Group, baby. It is the new challengers stream, I should say. Berserker just gave a big nod. It's like, yeah, it's okay. That happens. Shake it off. And just forget that it happened. Here we go. Got another engage here. Flash available, but the knockback comes in, and Morgan thinking about it, but he's not going to have the time to do so. And yet again, Bulldog is out on the map on this Taliyah, just making their lives a living hell. And speaking of which, Croco gonna go down as well. It's 2, and the DNF fans are going insane. Show me that gold dip graph.
Where has this Bulldog been? Because we saw this Bulldog in 2020.
Sad.
Sorry?
Sad. He's been sad.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the TP. Oh, okay, he doesn't have ult. I'm like, whew. Because I feel like we saw this not every single match, but pretty consistently in 2023 when he came up, when he was a promising young player. He had a lot of issues. I think his laning phase was always maybe was a little too trigger happy on some counter picks. But Taliyah was always one of his better picks, and even in this game, we've still had some walls that I think warranted we did where does Bulldog wall to segment. But at the same time, I think him and Pyosik in both games have been outstanding. Obviously in game 1, I think it was more so Pyosik in life, but this game has been Pyosik and Bulldog. Bulldog getting these consistent flickbacks, making his impact on the map, continuously keeping down the one member of Bro that is actually ahead. What a riveting twist, Veldes. Look at that.
This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. From 2,000 to 1,000 the other way. Back now to 3,000 in favor of DNF. Do we swing back? Does the pendulum swing back?
I think it will. But I do want to give credit to DNF, and this is the biggest difference between them now and before. What would happen before when something like that happened? The game was done.
Yeah.
It was
they would just collapse
immediately. Right? They would stop doing stuff. And here we are. And what are they doing, Veldes?
They're doing things.
Stuff!
They didn't stop doing things.
Still!
Ooh. It's going to get them the turret. There you go.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Otacon?
This is where the swing comes in. Okay, this is why the bros...
Okay.
We need to get a free gamer, okay? This is where the bros fight back. Come on, bros.
Get your Brotax out. This is the perfect time, actually.
Don't forget to click the actual Brotax button, not the highlight message. You have your own button now, bro fans. All right, it's. Oh, they don't have vision. They don't have a flank ward. Croco isn't here. Ooh, oh.
Well, Croco is here.
Fortunately, DNF got scared.
Well, they got the TP. Got a closer.
No, it's
and Berserker just goes mid.
It's a win, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
Uh-oh. Little stun comes in. A lot of damage on the Bulldog. Oh, the redemption's going to be huge here for the side of Bro. And it's going to keep them alive. Pyosik nearby. We're going to get a flip. It's not an Elder flip, but it's an Otacon flip here. in the Rise group as in goes Dudu. Otacon goes over to Bro, and now accessing that backline is pretty big, but it's only Palu basically. But they take down Morgan, the most fed member.
Hype is still alive!
Pretty close fight. Look at Berserker. Gonna cleanse, gonna dash away. He's got room on the backline here. He's looking for Hype, and he's gonna take him down. DNF, they win the fight in a huge way.
And that is a 2 for 4. With Otacon going the way it broke, but the Dragon will be going to DNF. If they didn't get Otacon, I think that's game over. But the Otacon is actually big. That's a lot of stats. But even with a somewhat disjointed follow-up, Bro still has the fighting power. Ultimate comes through onto Hype. Nicely done there. But then here, if Life and Pioshik are synced, I think this fight isn't even close. Instead, they're able to turn. Hype was still alive, so I was kind of worried that he was going to be able to bring it back, but Bulldog is raining damage. Berserker is dashing into people, and Life gives his life for the good of the colony. Goes in, gets the flash CC to set up, and that's a 5k gold lead now here for DNF, and I don't know what the last time was. I'm sure Digon knows, but for the Bros, is this an 0-2 week? They're a 1-1 team, Valdez. 1 win, 1 loss. Honest,
yeah.
Salt of the earth, loved by Twitch chat, classic. We win 1, we lose 1.
Yeah.
I love that copy pasta, it's so good.
So good. I mean, this isn't as big of a lead as game 1.
Oh, it's not done. No.
We're not done yet, okay?
But it is, we're starting.
Oh. Okay. Another turret take. Another one. You know, these walls, some of them, they come out and it's like, oh, well, he missed the guy. Well, he's still getting wins. He's still using it for good effect. It's better than holding on to it and doing nothing.
That it is.
It's like Flash and Hex Flash.
Yeah,
you know?
just keep him on cooldown.
Yeah.
It's not a combat summon.
He's getting value out of the cooldown, you know? He wants to be efficient.
He has stopwatch.
Yeah.
He can make these decisions. Berserker is about to finish his Executioners, which is going to be a big spike. There's a lot of healing on it. Actually a kind of insane amount of healing. So there's Paulo with Redemption. Then there is Closer with his entire kit. And Shield Bow and Blade. Then there is also Croco, who has heals in his passive. And then Yorick. So yes. Executioners, as it is now done, going to get a crazy amount of value, I'm sure. Bulldog finishes his Zhonya's.
How about a Oblivion Orb for him as well? Because he's got Leandri's.
Yeah, I would like that, actually. Actually, for Bulldog?
Just a little quick one.
If it was
I feel like they're ahead enough and they have enough damage.
You know who should get that, though, is Croco. Croco should actually get an Oblivion Orb.
Croco.
Yes.
Okay.
You press R. Spread out. You have the saplings as well. You have You have Leandri's. Yeah. They have Mbessa, who I think alone warrants it. But then don't forget, Jarvan with Sundered Sky in an extended fight is going to heal.
Yeah.
Like crazy. I don't know about this.
Oh, the Zhonya's. Not going to catch him that easily.
That's a cooldown, though.
As cooldown for Closer, too.
For DNF, it's so hard. Because they need to make sure that they don't give him too much space, but they can't go too ham.
All right, here we go again. It's going to be blocked. That one a little bit obvious. He's just keeping it off cooldown.
On cooldown, sorry. He actually has been.
Yeah. He just keeps using it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's been the call from the coach. It's like, just use your stuff.
He's
just
committed.
Press your buttons, please. And they are. Doing a great job of it. Dudu in the side lane. Looks like he has caught back up to Morgan. You remember Morgan had like 1,000 gold lead.
And, I mean, the reason why that isn't there anymore is because he got, what, like ganked 2 times by Bulldog, and I want to say once or twice by Life.
And died in the team fights as well.
Didn't get to hold on to his lead.
Yeah.
Wasn't allowed to. You think Deacon's okay?
Yeah, he's probably okay. This game isn't over, you know? Still got room, we still got time.
Yeah. I mean, technically, if you're not a Bro fan, which, you know, come on, we're all Bro fans. Even I'm a Bro anti, and I still like the team, right?
Yeah.
If you are completely independent and you just want the most amount of games and drama, Bro losing here does mean the next week is going to be absolute fire, by the way.
Yeah.
Because then...
Well, they're
Bro-
generous Giga Chads, right?
Exactly. So just to keep the tension going.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
They want to keep the fans invested, you know?
Because it means that... oh.
Yeah,
Flash.
Bulldog is going to have to flash there, but they are still going to catch the Braum. And that's going to feel pretty good. Able to link that up into a bit more. Life taking some damage, but that's just fine. Berserker, though, look at him. He's going extremely low. Has to flash away. Dudu accessing the backline, though. Looking for that Varus. He is going to catch him out, but Dudu might have to pay for it with his life. Not able to Beyblade out enough. As the knockback comes in, Berserker goes down into the fight and does take him out. And now Pioshik is going to be caught by the ghoulie wall.
Get it, Bulldog!
Bulldog continuing because you might as well. And they're getting so many kills off of the back of this. And they've got a little wave here, but instead of that, they'll look for the Baron.
Are they?
Never mind.
Never mind!
Going for the Drake.
They get Soul Point. It's not bad. He definitely could have done Nash, by the way. But they
Yes.
don't want to run the risk of getting Morgan Palu'd. As we take another look here, so Berserker gets it, and then the flash there from Hype, or from Bulldog after Hype tries to hit him with the ult. I think just too far forward. Because Croco was on a flanking angle. I think that the trigger just pulled too early by the bot lane from Bro there, so the fight is disjointed. Because it actually ends up being really close. A little bit different. A second later there, or earlier on the redemption, later for Hype, Dudu might die. Right? And yes, he ends up going down, but it's after you use extra time, after you use the cooldown, as closer with the snapback tries to stay alive. And then here, Croco, I think the call was, I don't know about the flash. My guess is that the flash is to try and clear the wave because he's worried they're going to end. I don't know why else.
Yeah.
That would be my read, right?
That
I don't
seems
know.
like the only
I don't know why else you would flash there. So
Yeah.
I guess that was his attempt. Obviously, didn't end up working out. But now, not even Morgan holding on to the gold lead. Soul point secured for DNF and Valdez. Is it not happening?
The 2-0 for DNF.
Is this the cleanest Rise Group game that we've... Okay, well, you know, with that one Herald fight, but outside of that...
Yeah, no, I mean, in terms of a series in Rise Group, like, this has got to be up there in the top 5 at least.
Bro literally 2-0 DK. And I know DK aren't in the best of them, but like they 2-0'd them. Like last week.
They did, yeah.
I don't understand Rise Group.
That's...
I just don't... No one does.
Just look at yourself in the mirror,
That's actually, yeah.
and you will begin to understand.
It's between that and trying to read the tempo vibes. That actually, I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Ox or Atlas, but like you're just right. I think it was Ox. Trying to read the tempo vibes on the day for Rise Group.
Yeah.
Are they good tempo vibes? Bad tempo vibes. And depending on that, you just pick.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm not tuned in yet. Maybe
Flip a
after this
coin.
it'll help me.
This has only strayed me further away from the pot. Valdez, I'm not gonna lie.
I saw the lines, but again, it was just wrong.
They were crossed.
So like I feel like I'm gaining some initial
Well, that's my real. How is
kernel of
how is
information,
this
you know?
DNF the same that got 2-0'd by DRX? I don't get as closer.
Oh, the angle.
Ooh, jump scare.
Just Yone things.
Actually, holding on to his stopwatch there is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He does have TP though, so he's not too worried as long as he doesn't die. Can just TP back in. Bro, maybe this is the Hail Mary attempt. Your counter engage is amazing. I think you just have to send it. I think you're losing this game. If you don't get a crazy play here, just try and play for Nash. Just make sure you use the turn. You have to.
Yeah.
It's the Hail Mary.
DNF 6,000 gold ahead, but I'm sitting here like it's anybody's game from here. Bro, we're on the Baron. And will they actually be able to take it down? In they go. It does go over to Bro as he engages in, and everybody's zoned away on the side of DNF. Nobody can get into the pit. As Pioshik eventually will go down. It's 2 kills to the side of Bro. And the Baron. So now we got a wall coming out here. Yeah, he's going to get away. But Bro, right back on the horse.
That's right. Okay, I'm actually losing it. That is Rise Group, though.
That's a Rise Group, baby.
Rise Group is a mirror. You know, and like we're just not meant to understand. We keep looking and we just keep seeing more chaos. All this starts with Bulldog getting picked, but this is to me a lot more like the DNF we've seen before, where it does really feel like they're kind of disjointed. We have like 3 separate fights going on.
Yeah.
Add to that the fact that this is where I think the bro comp shines. It's actually the best fight that they've taken. It's the peel back into behind the Baron, right? Like peel back towards the north, get the ultimate out from Croco to ensure that they can't all come in at the same time, and then just play forward, poke with closer, poke with hype, and then when the moment is there, look at the start of that gold rise. There's no objective on the map right now, so Bro is just looking to push their lanes, try and get as much gold into their pockets as possible. And I feel like this game deserves an Elder Flip. That's where I'm at right now.
Might happen. Might just happen. I mean, it does feel like Bro are in control of this game right now, even though they're down 2,500 golds.
Hype, just throwing out ultimates.
Yeah. It's very late in the game, so that lead isn't really doing much at this point in time.
Exactly.
Yeah. The tempo vibe's heavily in favor of Bro.
Right now they are.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty clear. Doesn't take a tempo vibes connoisseur to know that one.
It's so hard, because now if Bro end up winning this game, I don't know what the takeaway is.
It just means that it was a Bro victory the whole way. All right, gonna try to ult Pioshik here. He is gonna wait and buffer, but now Berserker has to flash away. Dudu has to hop away.
Going very deep.
Yeah, trying to turn this one around. Big engage out of the front line. Morgan just gonna be burst to smithereens. Down
That might be
Eco.
Soul. Woo.
Very close.
Closer, closer, closer.
Closer. Okay, immediate exhaust. And he is denied.
Okay, so they're one member down. Morgan's down. That is big. But GA's still there on Closer, and Bro are first to the objective. Closer still has his ult. They can't get this over. They can't give the mountains or the Cloud Soul. It's too strong. The poke.
Pioshik's pretty low. He's trying to get in, but the poke is coming in.
Oh, they gotta get this up.
Yeah, just gonna have to give it away. And the Soul will not be DNFs. Not yet. Even in the 4v5, they're still able to take that one down.
A member down. No issue there as we take another look here. Pioshik able to get away. Nicely done there. Berserker, his flash is actually quite valuable, so that's a good force. But it's the fact that Closer is on the snapback when this happens, which means that when he snaps back, there's an opportunity there to engage onto Morgan, onto Palu. Palu gets out, but it's the poke from, funnily enough, the Yone, plus the saplings, plus the Varus, who at this point is really, even though he's behind so much gold, like it doesn't actually matter that much. I think Lethality Varus nowadays skills way better than he used to. And now Bro denied his soul. Gold lead is a little bit bigger than it was before. Again, we're getting towards the 2.5K mark, but then with that turret, at this point, this is basically right. Otacon also taken into account.
It is. It's an even game.
Feeling good about this.
You know, we could go to like 50 minutes. Like a 50-minute Bro victory into a game 3.
Is that not exactly what you said?
That was the prophecy. No, you said it to me.
Well, oh, I did? I thought it was you.
No.
I thought you said it to me. Or like, man, we're definitely going to get a 50-minute Bro victory into a game 3.
I'm pretty sure that was you.
Well, I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe we're just mind-linked.
Of anything ever. Well, that is definitely true. It costed together enough for that to happen. Oh, the catch. Bulldog!
Okay. Gonna miss. As we have a comment from the leader of the Tempo Vibes.
Oh, very important, very
community.
important.
Oh, we're not gonna get to read it. Going on in, Closer. Pretty low, but the Maokai is helping out so much against this. Berserker has to get Mikhail Zingo's life, but it's not looking good. Closer is going to get avoided, and now a massive cataclysm, but he immediately dies. And Berserker and Bulldog on the run. Flash forward, not really gonna do all too much, but Berserker, or rather Bulldog, is going to be caught up here, put in the goalie wall, and taken down. And Bro, they're on the big comeback swing, and they're looking to push mid.
Never doubted them for a second, Veldas. We are getting our game number 3. Some people might have foolishly thought that it wasn't going to happen.
No, not for a second.
Not for a second.
We were just building hype.
I love the Rise group. It started out as a meme, but now I genuinely, it's just the best.
It is the best. All right, trying to clear the wave, and they might just be able to. I mean, with GA.
Wait, they don't have Nash.
Yeah, trying to flash out of there now. They don't have a wave.
Okay, the next wave is coming. 2 seconds on Pioshik. I think they...
Oh, they're running.
No,
They're running away.
Oh, no.
They're scared. They know.
As we take a look here, attempted play from Pioshik there, just doesn't hit the mark. Closer's able to get out.
It's Yone.
Yeah, I know, it's Yone. You can't do that. And that's going to be in the picture-in-picture. We see that the Baron will be taken. The flash from Berserker, I thought,
Will it?
been enough.
Will it be taken? I mean, Pioshik's right here. Okay, trying to access that back line.
But Pioshik's still there. They have vision.
Ooh, Morgan.
Guys?
Yeah, they're just
Okay,
going to take him
he's
down.
dead.
Okay, they're just going to take him down. Bro, doing the right thing at the right time.
Get me back that gold, Graf. Give it to me! Yeah, so as you were saying earlier...
So,
According
Max
to Atlas
Anderson said this series is the perfect example of the perils of mega misreading the tempo vibes. Which, guilty, I suppose. Bro had them the whole time. It was not a comeback. They knew exactly what they were doing. They had them exactly where they wanted them. You can't argue with the results, right?
Oh, I don't think the results are known yet. Let's be very real now.
Bro still have the tempo vibe.
No, I think Bro should win here from here. But looking at that goal graph,
Yeah.
I'm not trusting anything until I see a Nexus fall.
Well, it's a bigger lead this time.
It is. So a sharper drop. No, I'm kidding.
One team fight.
I think Bro's going to win for this position. I think their fights have
Okay.
been good. I think their 5v5, their comp also is easier to execute. And now that DNF have lost the lead, I think that the single target doesn't matter as much as the ability to just get 1v9 by Closer. It was really good setup, by the way. So still about a minute and a half on the Rebel Baron power play. He's won a game free. But I would also like an Elder Flip. You know, I'm greedy. But it's hard.
Why not both? I mean,
No, because Bro's going to get this dragon. So I just mean Elder is really far away. Well,
what
I
if
guess.
Bro lose like 1 or 2 members? Oh, Pioshik. Okay. Look at the extra damage on the backside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
looking good.
it's enough for them to get the top inhibitor. Right?
Yes. Certainly.
Right?
Yeah. They get it. They get it. They get it.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Guys, come on! You hit the inhibitor. Calculated, they didn't want to give them extra farm?
What do you mean? Dragon's up! What? That was such a free inhibitor.
They could have just gotten that, backed away, gotten the Drake.
That's actually a big deal, though.
Yeah.
Like, that actually substantially kind of kills their pressure. They've also now rotated to the other end of the map, so...
Indeed.
I mean, they're gonna get Dragon anyway. That part doesn't really change. Almost a 5k gold lead now for Bro. All right, we're gonna take this bot side inhibitor. That'll show them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
They have 14 seconds left on this Baron. Tons going in, and Pioshik once again, and there you go. Stun dump means it's free pickings for the Yone. And yeah, now we've got 2 inhibitors down. The top one is also free if they'd like. Nice Zhonya's here from Bulldog, just trying to clear the wave. As in they go, it's a big follow-up here from Life, but they just could not get the damage in after the fact. And now chasing them down with their wallets. They've got enough damage. As there you go, an empty Nexus, and Bro will be bringing us to a game number 3. And the third 6-gamer in a row.
We don't often go, man, what a 1v9 performance.